small one. It's unbelievable to see all the boys and girls back in here in the holla, and it's like this glow of green that's coming from me. It's fantastic to see. We missed some St. Patrick's Days because of COVID and all that, but it's fantastic that we're back now in 2022, and we can really celebrate this. One of the best things about St. Patrick's Day and about Ireland and so the colour green and all of that, but one of the best things about Irishness and Irish colour is, or Irish culture, is Irish music. So we're going to have a little bit of Irish music here this morning. We need your help at certain times, which is, because playing music is great, but playing music with an audience is like 10 times better. And playing with music with an audience who's listening is 20 times better. So thanks a million for everyone so far. You'll notice something about how we're sitting on the stage. You might notice where the students are. In relation to the teachers, where are the teachers? At the back, and the students are at the front. And that's how it should be, isn't it? In school, students are the ones who are, doing the work, and teachers just kind of take it easy. You sit at the back. So the students in 5th and 6th class are going to be playing some tunes to start with. And I would love this. Some people here might not have seen so much traditional music played before. They might have heard a little bit of it, a small bit, but they might have not seen their classmates playing, or people from, a year or two older than playing. Some of you might see an instrument being played today, and you're like, that's cool. I would love to play that instrument. I would love to be up on a stage like that someday. So watch the instruments. There's a selection of instruments. As you're listening as well, try and see if you can hear the different instruments. And I know you can recognise some of them, but some of them might be new to you. For the first piece of music, we're just going to get the musicians to play. A little bit later on, we might get your help with clapping. But just to start with, we're going to just play some tunes. The very first tune we're going to play is called After the Place Where We Live, which is pretty cool. It's called the Mirror of Van Muer. So obviously where we're from is Van Muer. And it's actually famous around the world. People all over the world play this tune. So what better tune to start than the Mirror of Van Muer? It's a jig. And yeah, so we're going to give it a go. So I hope you like it. Are you ready? Yeah. Can I get a thumbs up if you're ready? Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Okay, here we go. Everybody watch. And it's actually called after a song. There's a song that goes with it, it's called the Rattling Bog. Oh. Do you know how it goes? Yeah. Oh, the Rattling Bog, down in the valley, oh, down in the valley, oh. So you know how the tune goes, okay? Sometimes with Irish music, it's actually pretty cool to like clap along and you can kind of get the beat going. Because with Irish music is actually for dancing. Irish music on its own is really nice just to listen to, but actually in the tradition of Irish music it was there for dancing. And some places you wouldn't be playing unless there was dancers to dance to music. And with dancing, what's really important is the beat. So it has to be on the beat. If the music is kind of going like fast and slow, it's really hard to dance to it. The beat has to be steady. So if you're going to clap, and clapping is pretty cool, try to clap on the beat. I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint. Sometimes musicians, when they play music, like they tap their foot in time with the music, and they use their foot like a drum. You know, so there's not, you know, we don't have drums on stage, but we do have feet on stage. So if you see someone's foot tapping with the music, and if you're clapping in time with the foot clapping, it means you're in time with the music. And then your part of the music, because otherwise, if you're just randomly clapping, what's that? Noise, yeah, it's kind of like, noise and chaos. So if you're clapping, and do clap, but try and clap in time with music. Or else you might see people's heads, and they nod in time with the music because they're going in time with the music. So if you want, we can try that with Rat and Bob, okay? And because you know how the tune goes anyway, you can keep to the beat, okay? Unbelievable clapping. It's like a proper drum kit down there. Like it was just bang, bang. It was like absolutely perfectly on time. And I just found with like, oh my God, this is such a cool rhythm. So thanks for that. Clapping on time is amazing. There's a third piece of music we're going to play as a group. Sometimes music, all Irish music, they have names for the tunes. I have no idea what some of the names are about. Like Mirror of Van Muer, like okay, someone from Van Muer wrote it. The next one is Rat and Bog, so it comes from a song. And the next one then, we're going to play, it's called Maggie in the Woods. I have no idea why it's called Maggie in the Woods. That's what it's called. And it has, because then, you know, you'll be playing, sometimes you say, do you know Maggie in the Woods? And someone will say, oh yeah, I know that one. So maybe sometimes someone might come up with a story about Maggie in the Woods, why it's called Maggie in the Woods. So this is a polka as well. Same rhythm as the last one, so if you want to clap, just like you did there, really good. If your hands are like overheating from all the clapping, just you can give them a blow, like just to get them ready for the next tune. So this is Maggie in the Woods. as well. With what's happened in the last few years, there's not a chance that Mr. Bracken would have been able to do what he's doing now, as in joining us at the concert, clapping along as well with us. You know, with how we've learned to do new things in the last couple of years. So it's unbelievable watching Mr. Bracken watching us and seeing him clapping along with all of you. It's so cool. And he's just there giving you a wave. You can see what that's feeling as well. So it's just fantastic how you're here with us. Okay, so boys and girls, I think that the 5th and 6th class musicians have done such an amazing job. We're going to actually give them a little bit of a break now. So I'm just going to say thanks to Maeve, Mary Ellen, Anna, Juliana, Jane, Aisling, Michael, Justin, Eddie, and the other Aisling, and Catherine. They have been absolutely amazing. Listen to this before you give them a round of applause. They've been practicing by themselves, and Yvonne as well, with orchestra, has been working with the tunes. But to come up here in front of your classmates, in front of boys and girls from, you know, who are in your class, and to play on a stage is not easy. And they did an amazing job. So can we give them all a big round of applause? Earlier, actually teachers want all the limelight. We want to be up here where ourselves. You know, those students, we just wanted to get rid of them and just play or, you know, do our own things, do a bit of show dance. So just for a little while, we're going to play a few tunes. Okay, so a lot of you probably already recognise the instruments we're playing. Like this one here on stage is an accordion. Someone asked me last week, they said, do you have to plug it in or do you put batteries into it? So you actually don't. It's actually got something called bellows, and they're like lungs that you breathe through. You can actually probably hear this. No, not that. Do you hear that? I'll try that once more.
Oh, that's cool!
Yeah, so it's like lungs. And then if you push the buttons, it's like the air going through your vocal cords, and it makes noise, okay? So, and then we have Miss Tracy's also holding, she has an accordion as well. Mr. Driscoll has, no, Mr. Driscoll here has actually an accordion as well. Even though they look different, they're actually the same instruments. Mr. McGrath has, okay, no prizes for the guitar. Miss Vaughan has a banjo, yeah. How many strings is the banjo? 4. How many strings is the guitar? 6. Very good, you know your instruments. Okay, so we're going to play just different tunes now. These tunes are called hornpipes, which is the first tunes we play, which is with the 6th class with jigs and polkas. This is a different type of music again, because all Irish music is not the same. You know, some people think, oh, it's all the same, you're all just playing the same thing. This is these are called hornpipes, and they're called, the two of them, one is called Off to California. Again, no idea why it's called Off to California. And the second is called The Boys of Blue Hill. Okay? So, yeah, so if you're clapping time. Can I just say one thing as well? Sometimes when you're listening to Irish music, there's this funny word people say, don't worry, it's not a bad word, it's a funny word people say sometimes when they like Irish music. It's a 3-letter word starting with H. Oh, no, that's more than 3 letters. No, yeah, I heard it from somewhere down. The word is hop, okay? And why people say it is if the music is really good, or sometimes if the music changes, you say hop. Can we do a practice for that? So? Oh no, so we're going to one little thing. In music you have to do it at the same time. Okay, so we need to be in time, so we're going to say 3, 2, 1, okay? 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Unreal. 1, 3, 2, 1. Unreal. So this time we're going to play 2 tunes together. We're going to play one into the other, and when they change, I'm going to go, and you're all going to say, okay? So the first is called Off to California. So here we go. I was so carried away with the tunes myself, I actually forgot to say hook. But don't worry, there is another chance. There is going to be, same again, we're going to play 2 tunes together. These are a little bit different again. Starting with a G, an Irish piece of music. Starting with a J. A jig. Okay, and a jig is a piece of dance music. And again, we're going to play 2. The first is called Out on the Ocean. And again, what are we going to say? Well, yeah, okay, but I'm going to say I have no idea what it's called out in the ocean. And the other is called it's called the Gaeilge. So we play them into each other. So if tunes are at the same timing, you can just join them up together. So it's cool like that. And this time I'm definitely going to try and get the hook. And we'll all say it together. So see if you can hear the tunes, okay? clapping, anytime clapping occurs, eight ladies. The good news is this though, boys and girls, you can actually give your hands a little bit of a break from all the clapping.
Yeah.
Whose hands are looking a little bit red from all the clapping? Because, boys and girls, the other brilliant part of Irish culture and you know what we have here in Ireland, so we've colour green, which we're wearing, we've Irish music. But what did I say Irish music is for? Dancing, okay? And listen to this. We don't have to go in, like, firing in Irish dances for the day for St. Patrick's Day. Because here in St. Joseph, in Scoil Joseph, Riverstown, we have boys and girls in school who dance. And we're lucky enough to have 3 girls from 5th class who dance, and who are here to dance, and who are ready to dance. One little thing with this, okay? Of all of the songs, I don't have a clue why they're called what they're called. The next song is a small bit easier, okay? Because the girls dance to a piece of music called St. Patrick's Day. So it's written on the board behind, okay? And this is St. Patrick's Day, so what better piece of music to dance to? There's only one other little thing, okay? You're all green, okay? It's St. Patrick's Day. It would be kind of cool if we had a green stage, so just like that, we can just get a green stage. It's kind of cool, isn't it? It's kind of magic. So the girls are going to dance to St. Patrick's Day. This is a heavy thing. Can I say, just, okay, if you listen to this, there's 2 things here. With dancers don't need clapping as much because dancers actually keep the beat themselves. You'll notice some of the Colleeny and Shaw, they're wearing hard shoes. You'll hear a brilliant sound out of them. They're like percussion, like drums. So they actually don't need clapping for these ones. It's actually easier for them as well to hear the rhythm of the music and to hear each other dancing. So this is the one where you'll just be sitting in amazement watching the 3 amazing dancers dance. Is that okay? Yeah. So this is called St. Patrick's Day, and the girls from 5th class are going to dance. And Orla, unbelievable dancing. I bet you all noticed how inclined their steps were, and you could hear the hard soles of their shoes keeping the rhythm of the music. So that's a fantastic part of Irish culture as well, the dancing. I bet there's boys and girls here who dance.
No, I can't.
Somebody, yeah, I know there are. So it's great to have that as well. All right, this is the part of can we call it a show? Would it be like a show? Maybe kind of like a show. This is the part anyway. This is the part where we're actually going to need your help again. So this time though, Miss Tracy is gonna take over, and she's gonna show you and tell you how you can help us. So.
Oh no.
Okay, so for this tune, there's a section that you can sing along with. So we might play it first and you can hear it.
I don't know.
And then there's a section that you need to play. We're going to stop playing and you need to start singing it. Yeah. I'll show you what I mean. Mr. McGrath can show. So if we do so when you're able to, this is what you'll end up doing. So it'll be like I know what you're laughing at.